Is this thing on? Yeah, I guess it is. Hey, everybody! Happy Saturday! It's Saturday. Hey, all you people, if you're wondering about, I work in a pharmacy, and you're wondering, retail pharmacy, and we're all waiting for the COVID vaccine. And guess who is training to administer the vaccine? Just take a wild guess. So, a little bit nervous about it. Never gave anybody a shot before, But I'm taking some courses and stuff. And, yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to, first, I have to do a couple seminars online and pass some tests and do a lot of studying and doing more online courses and stuff and on and on and on. And then you get to a point where you have to actually practice this sort of thing in the pharmacy. You have to take the needle and inject, theoretically inject a human being with what we use saline solution, not an actual vaccine or anything, but an actual needle. But first, we're practicing on fruit. They say you practice on an orange. Stick the needle in the orange, and anyway. But so the pharmacist where I work at was going to bring in some oranges for us to practice. We're going to poke the orange, and just got to do everything right. And but he didn't have any oranges, so he brought in some tangerines. And we have a refrigerator in the pharmacy, and he put the tangerines in the refrigerator. Well, when it came time for us to practice, and we had the needles, and they're like 1-inch needles, they're long needles, and I'm supposed to practice as if I'm putting it in someone's arm, but I'm practicing on a tangerine. So I stuck it in there, I got it in there, and I'm going to squirt the saline solution in there, but it wouldn't go because the tangerine was frozen solid on the inside. So the needle broke, and I jumped, and everybody, it was a hair-raising event, right? And, I'm just trying not to get stabbed by the needle. So, yeah. So then, and the pharmacist was demonstrating certain needles, and he says, okay, this one is like this, but he couldn't get the needle on the syringe. I mean, it didn't work right. It didn't attach right, and then it fell off. And so then I got another guy who's a pharmacy technician like me that works there, and he came over, and so he was going to try it, and he says he's done it before. He's given injections before, and he knows how to do it and stuff. And so he started to use a needle, and half of it fell in the sink. We had a sink there. And then he was trying to inject the tangerine, but then he dropped the needle fell on the floor. And then he says, look, why don't I try it on you? I says, no, you're not going to try it on me. Don't use that needle on me. The one that fell on the floor that's got tangerine juice in it, you're not going to do that. He wasn't going to do that anyway, but just letting you know, it was pretty funny, actually, all this stuff. We never did get the injection technique down, pat. So I bought some oranges. I'm going to bring the oranges in next week. Oranges are bigger than tangerines. It'll be easier, and we're not going to stick them in the fridge, and we're not going to let them freeze up. But I got to practice this stuff at work on an orange. After which, well, we're supposed to actually, try it out on a human being. And then you got to put the needle in a 90-degree angle. You got to hit the right spot. You don't want to hit the bone. You want to hit the muscle. You got to know what you're doing. So theoretically, we're going to practice on each other. So doesn't this sound like fun to you guys? If you're squeamish at all, don't watch this video. It's too late. You're already 4 minutes and 15 seconds into it. Okay, yeah. Well, that's what's been happening. It was a zany comedy routine as we were breaking. Syringes were falling apart and falling on the floor, falling in the sink, falling all over the place, everywhere but where we wanted it to go. And so I'm not ready to be certified yet to give inoculations to people, obviously. We're going to try it again next week. It's like it's a big oranges. Yeah, it should work fine. I'm going to try that and then inject one of my coworkers, but safely, carefully, and under the supervision of the pharmacist. And, very carefully, one step at a time. We're not going to do anything wrong. Got to get a little practice. And yes, we do have to practice on human beings because that's what we're going to be doing. We're not going to be vaccinating oranges and fruit. We're not going to be sticking needles in fruit, to protect them from COVID. We're going to be poking human beings. So, yeah. And at first I said I wouldn't do it. And then somebody said something about, well, you get paid more. And then I said, well, maybe I'll think about it, you know. And now it's getting kind of fun. It's getting kind of fun because of the zany comedy routine that happened yesterday. So I think we're going to get there. And I don't feel so nervous anymore now that I've poached some fruit. So we're gonna get there. So that's what's going on with me, folks. I hope you're all having a great day, and I hope everybody stay safe. Stay away from that COVID, man. And just be safe, be careful. And this is a weird video, right? Yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye bye.